Good work. Oh, Mr. Narushi.
Good job, Yowana-chan. I'm so exhausted today, but seeing your face has energized me.
Only Mr. Narushi says things like that to me. Thanks for your hard work as always.
Listening to their conversation at the reception after the sales shift, I couldn't help but smile wryly. My name is Tatsuya Araki, a 25-year-old salesman working for a venture company. I have a girlfriend at work, but she's overly friendly with the other male employees. The receptionist who's being friendly with the other male employees is my girlfriend, 26-year-old Yoane Yoshino. Good work, I'm back now.
Oh, good work.
Her attitude towards me is completely different from how she treats the other employees. She won't even make eye contact and gives a curt greeting. We're keeping our relationship a secret at her request because she doesn't want her colleagues teasing us. But no matter how much she wants to hide it, this kind of cold behavior bothers me.
Araki, you're always talking to Yowana-chan, aren't you? Are you trying to hit on her? You better give up. Someone as cute as Yowana-chan is only for guys like me.
He's Narushi Iwami, a troublesome junior who's 2 years older than me but has less seniority. I'll be careful, thanks for the advice.
Just make sure you, as a boring senior, don't set your sights too high.
With Yoane wanting to keep her relationship secret, I couldn't just reveal the truth, so I just smiled vaguely and let it go. Narushi joined the company through mid-career recruitment last year. He's very confident and has a lot of pride.
Araki, can you show Narushi the ropes around here?
Of course. Nice to meet you, Narushi-san.
I'm Narushi Yami. I'll do my best, so I look forward to your guidance.
After then, the sub-manager left me in charge of training Narushi. I immediately began explaining the job to him, but...
Don't get cocky just because you're somewhat competent. I don't need to learn anything from a boring guy like you.
Huh? It's true that my performance ranks among the top, and maybe that rubbed him the wrong way. Or maybe he just didn't like the idea of being trained by someone 2 years younger than him. From our first meeting, he's been antagonistic towards me, but his attitude completely changes in front of our boss, which is so fake. Time rewinds back to the present. After dodging Narushi's snarky remarks, I finished my work and hurried home to get some rest, but... What? Out of the corner of my eye, I saw Oshino arm in arm with a man heading into a hotel. So Yoane. I had my suspicions, but I never imagined it would go this far. Yoane!
Araki-kun, what are you doing here?
The man who was with Oshino hastily ran away, leaving her with a teary face as she looked at me.
I was lonely because you were always busy with work, Araki-kun. But I swear I won't cheat again. Please forgive me.
The trust I've been trying so hard to maintain in Yoane collapsed in an instant. There was no way I could forgive her. In the end, I broke up with Yoane on the spot and went home. But the next day, work awaited as usual.
Araki-san told me he can't deal with ugly girls anymore. That's what he said when he dumped me yesterday.
What? What a horrible man. Don't worry, I'm on your side.
Her words were so unexpected, it felt like I had slipped into an alternate reality. I didn't say that. Why is this happening? People around us whispered and gave us glances, and it didn't seem wise to make a scene any further. Unbeknownst to me, after I had left.
This is a workplace. If you want to put on a performance, maybe you should consider a career change.
Saiki-san, I'm so sorry.
Saiki-san arrived at the office, quickly clearing the room of the onlookers who had gathered to watch. And in just a few days, rumors spread like wildfire throughout the company.
Hey, did you hear? Apparently, Araki said something really cruel to receptionist Oshino. Could it be true? I was shocked to hear they were even dating. He seemed like such an honest and serious guy.
Ugh, this is the worst. For the past few days, I felt incredibly uncomfortable at work. Even though the manager tried to subtly address the issue during the morning meeting, it didn't stop. I was so desperate to get out of the office that my number of appointments increased. How ironic.
Oh, it looks like you're having fun, huh?
Manager Ikitane, good work, sir.
A refreshing breeze seems to blow through the office. Was it just my imagination?
Good work. I came to see Araki today, but were you guys talking about him too? He's a trusted employee of mine. I hope you'll all learn a lot from him.
Yes, of course.
Alright, Araki. Looks like you're done with your appointments for today. Let's go grab a drink together.
Whoa, wait, what? Manager Ikitani?
I won't allow you to steal the march, Ikitane. Araki's coming with me.
Saiki-san? Ouch, my arm's gonna pop off. And so I was dragged off to an izakaya by Manager Ikitani and Saiki-san manager.
Why is Saiki here too? I wanted to talk to Araki one-on-one.
I'm his direct superior. I should be the first to hear his story in detail.
But I used to be his direct boss, and I'm the one who trained Araki.
Well, guys? Manager Ikitani and Saiki-san are peers, and now Ikitani works at the head office. He transferred there earlier this year. He used to be my direct boss up until last year, but since this year, Saiki-san has taken over that role.
Alright, here's the deal. I heard from Saiki that you've been troubled by some false rumors. I'm sorry.
I was momentarily confused by the sudden apology, but I quickly tried to get Manager Ikitani to raise his head.
I've regretted it ever since. I left you to deal with Narushi all on your own last year.
Yes, he's the one who made me Narushi's mentor. But it's not his fault. I shook my head vigorously. It's my responsibility for not training him well enough. Manager Ikitani doesn't need to apologize.
Ikitane's overthinking it, but I understand how he feels. Nariko's two-faced behavior around us is something else. If only he slipped up more, we'd have a reason to reprimand him. I do reprimand him when I can, but since this involves his personal life, I couldn't intervene recklessly. And it's not like his performance is bad either. I'm sorry I couldn't do more.
Even Saiki-san.
We both know you're not the type of person to insult others, Araki. It's just that the voices of those who believe the rumors are loud. But there are plenty of people who trust you.
That said, it must still be tough to work in such an environment with those rumors swirling around. I'll take care of investigating and addressing it. In fact, that's why I came here.
Investigate? True, I did mention to you that Araki is in trouble, but that was just my personal report.
What are you talking about, Saiki? That doesn't matter. I'm not acting on behalf of the company. I'm acting as someone who cares about Araki.
I figured that's what you say. But this time I agree with you. Araki, hang in there.
Saiki-san, Manager Ikitani.
You've got people who've got your back, so just keep doing your job like you always do.
How could I ask for better allies than these two? Even though I owe them so much, they trust and believe in me. I'm really glad I've been working so earnestly.
By the way, I was surprised to learn that you were dating Oshino.
How did that happen? How did a guy like you end up with her?
Under the pressure of their intense aura, I regretted not having told him sooner, but it was too late. Well, the truth is, I helped her out when she was being hit on, and after that, she started pursuing me aggressively.
I see. Saiki, your mistake was not making a move.
After this, the two of them kept arguing, but thanks to them, I felt a bit better. Encouraged by Saiki-san and Manager Ikitani, I regained my focus and got back to work, but...
After hurting such a wonderful woman, how do you still have the nerve to show up here? Just the thought of you secretly dating Oshino is infuriating enough.
So it seems Narushi can't stand me and mutters nasty remarks whenever he gets the chance. The rumors haven't completely disappeared, and I can still feel people's stares, but I have people who believe in me. I need to work hard to live up to their expectations. But after that, the mistakes I couldn't explain kept piling up.
Araki, just to confirm, are these delivery numbers really correct?
Huh? That can't be right. I'm sorry, I'll double check immediately.
Come on, Araki-san. Making such rookie mistakes. You're worse than a newbie.
Though Saiki-san managed to catch and prevent the mistakes during his review stage, the errors kept happening.
Araki, you're making some uncharacteristic mistakes. Are you alright?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to be careful with my work.
This really isn't like you, Araki-san. Could it be that the rumors are affecting you? Sorry. But your mental state can really impact your performance. If there's anything I can do, just let me know.
Hey, Araki?
Yes?
From now on, be even more cautious in your tasks. Something smells fishy here. If you need anything reviewed, send it to me. That's part of my job as your superior. Understood?
Saik-san whispers, and I nod while glancing at Narushi.
After that, the clumsy mistakes stopped, and the rumors began to die down. Then, one day...
Arc-san, do you have time this Friday? I'm about to close a big deal, and I want you to come with me.
But Friday's tomorrow. Shouldn't we review the documents now?
We haven't done that yet. That's why I'm asking you to come along, Arc-san, and help with the docs.
Just as I had finally finished my own work, Narushi suddenly asked me to accompany him. And it turned out the documents weren't even complete yet, so I hurried to help with that too. Wait a second, didn't this company just pull out of the beauty equipment sector? Are we really recommending this machine?
Oh, they're planning to get back into it. That's why they're interested in our product again.
Narushi replies smoothly without even looking at me. Something feels off. I don't have any proof, but I should double check this. Alright, I'll handle the documents, so Narushi-san, please take care of the preliminary work. The next day, we headed to the client's office with the documents that I had ultimately prepared on my own. Narushi-san, I prepared the proposal for the beauty equipment as you suggested. Are you sure this is correct?
I've told you multiple times already. Don't tell me you're nervous, Arc-san.
Got it, understood.
What an idiot, falling for this so easily. Serves you right for dating Yuana-chan and hurting her. You should have known your place.
Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. Here are the documents. After greeting the client, I pulled out the documents from my bag.
This is...
Yes, this is the list of products we recommend for your company. The client's eyes widened as she read through the documents. Narushi, seeing this, pulled out his own papers.
I apologize for my incompetent colleague. He wanted to learn, so I brought him along. Please be lenient with him. Here, these are the documents I prepared.
The documents he handed over were different from what I had been told. He had tried to set me up, but...
I think these documents are sufficient.
What? That can't be right.
Narushi, visibly shaken, looked at the document I had prepared and was stunned.
What the? This isn't the document I asked for.
Excuse me, what are you talking about? I found the materials he gave me very interesting.
That?
Narushi-san, we'll discuss this later. You mustn't waste the client's time. After that, Narushi fell silent, and I ended up handling the entire negotiation with the client.
Alright, Narushi, care to explain what happened?
When we returned to the office after the negotiation, Manager Ikitani had come all the way from the head office. Standing next to him was her branch's manager, looking just as stern.
What are you talking about? We got the contract, didn't we? So there's no problem, right?
We did. But that's not the issue at hand, is it?
Yes, I had found Narushi's behavior suspicious and decided to reach out to Manager Ikitani. After all, Manager Ikitani had been in charge of this client when I first joined the company.
Returning to the beauty sector? I don't think that's true, but... Alright, I'll reach out to the client discreetly to confirm.
Thank you, Manager Ikitani. Manager Ikitani had reached out to the client for me under the guise of a greeting and confirmed the situation.
You seem to have taken quite the liking to Oshino, Araki's ex, huh? That's why you tried to sabotage Araki out of jealousy, isn't that right?
I think there's been a misunderstanding.
I'm not saying this without proof. Here's the evidence.
Manager Ikitani calmly opens his laptop. The sound from the car's dashcam plays. It's a recording of our conversation on the way to the client.
Araki asked you several times to confirm the product category for the client. And you let Araki do almost all the document prep, while you secretly made your own set of materials, didn't you?
Well, that was because I simply forgot that the client had exited the beauty market. I only made my own materials because Araki-san had been making mistakes lately, so I wanted to be extra cautious.
It seems you've been involved in those mistakes too.
Manager Ikitani sternly plays several pieces of evidence, including video and audio, on his laptop. There were testimonies from other employees, videos of Narushi lingering around my desk, and even photos of him using my computer. What is all this?
Wait, you've got it all wrong. I was only looking at Araki's computer because he's been making so many mistakes. I was trying to help him.
You were accessing his work without permission? That excuse isn't gonna fly. This will be reported to the head office. Expect disciplinary action.
No, I was just trying to do the right thing, to deliver justice to this terrible man.
It's hard to even get mad at someone so immature. Who would try to sabotage someone without any solid proof? What you did wasn't justice, it was pure harassment. My guess is Oshino fed you some lies, using you for her own benefit. Isn't that right?
No way. She's not like that.
Well, you can talk it over with her. I've got more important things to do than meddle in your personal affairs. Make sure you thank Araki properly for saving the deal. Got it?
Leaving Narushi, who still blindly trusted his ex behind, we left the meeting room.
This time we really owe it to Ikitane. You did well too, Araki.
No, I only made it through because of your help. It was after work, and we were walking together to the entrance, which was rare for us.
Don't be modest. You were the one who noticed Narushi's suspicious behavior. I didn't have to say anything.
Thank you, Saiki-san.
Ioana-chan, what you said, was it true?
What are you talking about?
Don't play dumb. You said Araki-san insulted your looks and dumped you.
As we passed by the reception, we saw Narushi and Oshino making a scene and attracting attention.
Seriously, don't they realize this is a workplace?
Saiki-san mutters in exasperation and sighs before clicking her heels and approaching them.
Do you two understand where you are? This is the company's reception area. Clients come and go through here.
Saiki-san, I just need to talk to her about something important.
If you're going to embarrass yourselves, do it somewhere else. Oh, and we've already confirmed that she was spreading false rumors.
Yes, the work Saiki and I have been involved confirming testimony from Oshino's lover.
What?
We got a statement from the guy she was cheating with. By the way, he's a higher up at the head office.
It was a shock to learn that the man I saw that night was someone from within the company. That's why she wanted to keep her relationship secret.
Her lover? No way, that can't be.
Oshino bit her lip and looked down, clearly uncomfortable. She had been caught. I see. So I was just another one of the fools she strung along.
No, that's not true. I really did care about you, but breaking up just because of one instance of cheating. Enough. If you truly cared about him, why did you spread false rumors that hurt him? That's because I wanted him to come back to me. I see. So it didn't matter to you if he was miserable, as long as he stayed by your side. How selfish of you. I'll make sure Araki never falls into your hands again.
Hearing Saiki-san's words made my heart feel lighter. Oshino-san, I've had my doubts about being with you for a while now. I try to trust you. But you cheated on me, and when we broke up, you spread rumors to ruin my reputation. You've hurt me twice.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize anymore. I've realized that I have people who believe in me and have my back. Thank you for making me see that. I hope you don't hurt anyone else in the future. After Manager Ikitani reported Narushi's actions to the head office, Narushi was placed on house arrest. After his suspension ended, he never returned to the company, and was eventually fired for absenteeism. I've heard rumors that, although he still needed money, he couldn't stay at the company, and now wanders a nightlife district somewhere.
Well, I'm just glad it's all resolved.
After everything was settled, I went out for a meal with Saiki-san and Manager Ikitani. Incidentally, those who had misunderstood me also apologized. It looks like working will be much easier from now on. Once again, thank you, Manager Ikitani, Saiki-san.
Oh, you're just too cute when you're all formal, Araki. I'm heading back to the head office, but Araki, you're always welcome to join me. How about it?
No way. Araki is staying here.
As usual, the two of them bickered over me, and I couldn't help but chuckle. But there's still so much I need to learn from Saiki-san. But once I become a true professional, I'll be happy to join you.
Of course. I knew Araki would choose me.
You heard him, Ikitani. Araki needs to be direct with you. Otherwise, you just won't get it.
Looks like that's true. Saiki-san, I don't just want to work with you. I want to spend more time together. A few seconds later, Saiki's face turned beet red as the meaning of my words sank in. I never thought I'd get to see this side of her.
Of course. That's fine by me.
Finding someone who believes in you, no matter what, brings true happiness. With people like that on your side, you feel like you can do anything. I want to be someone who can stand by the people I care about when they're in tears, supporting them through anything.
The factory's performance has been worsening. Sorry, but I understand. It was a cold winter. I, Suguru Inubosaki, was laid off from the sheet metal factory where I had worked for 2 years since high school. The severance pay was slightly enhanced. I was told a month ago that my severance pay would be a little higher. And now, 1 month later, at the age of 20, I had become a high school graduate and unemployed. Is it really just due to poor management? Or could it be because of my background? I kept thinking about these pointless things while being swayed in the packed train.
Please, stop!
I heard a whispering voice, and when I looked, I saw a man and a woman awkwardly pressed together. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Get off the train, now!
Thank you.
Wait, we were both consenting, so please let me go. I was taken aback by the groper's excuse and instinctively looked at the woman.
I didn't consent at all.
Her firm words didn't seem like a lie. Look, this is what you've been talking to, right? The post had details that matched the woman's description and included a picture that was clearly of her. It seems like it's a platform where people with that kind of interest can match up. Look, this! You're the one I've been talking to, right? There's a post that matches the woman's description, and there's even a photo that clearly shows who she is.
I don't know anything about this.
Oh, so you've been framed. Do you have any idea who might hold a grudge against you? The woman trembled even more as if something came to mind. See? Now you get it right. I was tricked too, so let me go. The one who posted this is at fault, but that doesn't mean you're blameless. Ultimately, the decision will be made by the courts, but you should at least be willing to answer some questions. After talking to the station staff, the groper was taken to the police. We were told it might be late for questioning, so we decided to go home for the day. The woman was visibly shaken, so I took her to a cafe to calm down. She seems to have calmed down a bit. What should I call you?
Oh, sorry. I'm Akane Masuda, a college student from the neighborhood. Thank you for earlier.
Akane Masuda, huh? I'm Suguru Inubosaki. Nice to meet you.
Inubosaki?
And that's a rare last name, right? Anyway, that thing earlier, that was definitely a crime, right? It seemed like she had an idea about it.
Actually, I'm being targeted by a stalker.
The next day, after the police questioning, I was with Akane at the station.
Sorry, Inubosaki-san. Thank you for coming all the way here for me.
It's fine. I'm just looking for a job, so it's no trouble. We've already reported the stalker to the police, but they said they can't do anything unless there's concrete harm. Also, even when I mentioned the groping board, they said it's unclear whether it's connected. So for now, I promised to ride the train with her.
At first, it was small oddities, like things disappearing around me. Then I started getting silent phone calls and strange letters at home. And it started feeling like someone was following me, gradually escalating to a point where I couldn't ignore it.
And then yesterday happened. Akane nodded. Even with all this harm, the police could only patrol occasionally. Despite being scared, she still tried to attend university seriously.
I'm sorry for taking advantage of your kindness, Inubosaki-san.
Maeda-san sighed and hung her head slightly. It's not your fault, Maeda-san. Don't worry about it. This is just something we got ourselves into, so feel free to ask me if there's anything I can do. Although, honestly, I don't really know what I can do either. Hey, Maeda-chan. Good morning. Unexpectedly, a man spoke to Maeda.
Senior Miyashita? We're on the same train.
Who?
Oh, he's a senior from my club. Senior Miyashita, this is my friend Inobosaki-san.
Hey there. What's this? Maeda-chan's boyfriend? Miyashita looked me over, sizing me up.
No! He's just a friend I've been talking to about some things.
We only met yesterday. I made it clear to Maeda that I was just a friend, not wanting to affect her relationships with others. Before long, we reached the closest station to Maeda's university. Well then, I've got a first period class to get to, so I'll hurry on.
Huh? But the first period started more than 15 minutes ago. Doesn't that mean you're already late?
It's fine, it's fine. The professor doesn't take attendance. With that, Miyashita laughed and hurried off. What a lively senior. Well then, Maeda-san, get in touch when your classes are over. Let's meet here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you so much.
On another day. Today, the train wasn't as crowded since we were riding after the midday classes.
I'm sorry for bothering you so much, Inobosaki-san. I've been a nuisance to your job search.
It's fine, really. I found a part-time night shift job for now.
Night shifts? Is it because of me?
Well, yeah, sort of. The hours are flexible, so it works out. But it was an urgent hiring need, and the job fit well, so it's just lucky.
Why are you doing all this for me?
I don't know. I just couldn't leave you alone. I hope I wasn't a nuisance.
No, I'm really happy.
She smiled brightly again.
But I feel bad just receiving, so I'll treat you to some sweets next time.
I'm looking forward to it. What an amazing cream! I've never seen pancakes like this before.
I'll treat you today as a thank you for everything. Please eat as much as you want. You can have seconds too.
I don't think I can have seconds. But this is really good. Thanks.
I could probably have 3 servings.
Really?
By the way, I know this might be a bit late to ask, but Suguru, do you have a girlfriend? If you do, I feel bad taking so much of your time. If you have one, I should meet her and explain things. Apologize.
Oh, nah, it's fine. I don't have anyone.
Really? That's a relief. No, never mind.
On the way home, we were casually walking around the streets.
There haven't been any issues on the train either, so I think I can manage riding alone soon. Thanks again for sticking with me.
Is everything okay with you?
Things have been quiet on my side as well. Maybe the stalker gave up because you've been nearby.
Well, if something happens again, just feel free to talk to me.
Thank you so much. And if it's okay, I'd like to ask something.
Akane hesitates for a moment, but then, with determination, she says,
Will you be my boyfriend?
First, I was shocked. Then, a feeling of happiness naturally welled up. But then, another emotion starts to well up, holding me back. It's something about my past. I'm happy, but sorry. I think it's better if you don't. I hesitate. After a brief pause, I said, My father is a murderer. There's a beat of silence after I speak. Then, trying to cover it up. Sorry, I've kept quiet for so long. But it's the truth. The other day, that might have been the reason I was laid off.
Suguru,
Anyway, I'm sorry. But we're still friends, and if you ever need help, feel free to reach out. I interrupted Akane before she could say anything more. If you want, just give me a call sometime. Thanks for today. See ya. I left the scene quickly, almost running away. After that, I didn't get a call from Akane for a while. But that was to be expected, considering I told her about my background. I feel bad for what I did to her. My father was a doctor, but he intentionally killed one of his patients. Now, he's serving time. He had prepared money for my college tuition, but I couldn't accept him for what he did. So, I left home and started working right after high school. You look down. Did you have a breakup or something? Huh? I was asked unexpectedly while resting in the security room, and I was caught off guard. Oh? Did I hit the nail on the head? No, it's not like that. Well, when you're young, you go through a lot. So, worry about it, young man. So, what kind of girl is she? Cute? Beautiful? My senior, either bored or in a late-night mood, presses on without listening to what I have to say. It's not a breakup or anything, but my friend's being harassed by a stalker. That's no good at all. In that case, you've got to protect her. Yeah, but I rejected her confession. Because of that, we stopped talking. It's just, I don't know how to reach out anymore. Why did you reject her? Was she not your type? Or is there someone else you like? No, I just felt like I wasn't good enough for her. Your self-esteem's pretty low, huh? When you're young, it's better to be a little arrogant, you know? Also, considering the situation, it's not good to leave her alone, is it? My senior's advice made sense, but... Alright, I'll go do a routine patrol. I hurriedly left the security room and began my patrol through the shopping center, holding a flashlight. The place was quiet, and only my footsteps echoed in the silence. It almost felt like someone was following me. I stopped and shone the flashlight behind me. A quick shadow passed, heightening my anxiety. Even though I knew it was just my imagination, I felt uneasy. How much fear was Akane feeling? I can't just leave her. With that thought in mind, I continued on my usual patrol route. The next day, I came to Akane's closest station. It was already dark, but since it was near the station, there was still a fair amount of people. I knew Akane's class schedule because we had been together earlier. She should have had lectures until the end today, so it should be about time. This feels like I'm the one following her now, I thought to myself as I watched the crowd for about 10 minutes. I'm glad she's okay. What should I do? Should I say something or not? Just as I was feeling relieved, I was lost in thought. Akane stopped to buy something, and a man stood right behind her. He was wearing a hoodie with the hood pulled down. As Akane started moving, he began walking too. That guy, isn't he following Akane? No way, it must be just a coincidence. But I was getting more concerned, so I decided to follow them, keeping a safe distance. It's a busy street, so maybe it's just a coincidence we're all heading the same way. But the timing of when they stopped or started walking matched too well. Could it really just be a coincidence? I swallowed hard and held my breath to avoid being noticed. I observed them for a while and became certain. The man was definitely following Akane. Also, Akane kept glancing over her shoulder from time to time. It seemed she realized she was being followed. I'm sure of it. Should I jump out from behind and catch him? No, the evidence isn't enough to turn him over to the police. If he insists it's just a coincidence, that's the end of it. I need something more conclusive. I continued tailing them. Soon, we walked further into a quiet residential area. The street was dimly lit, with only a few streetlights. Akane must be feeling really uneasy being followed on a street like this. As I followed them, I typed a message on my phone to update the situation. There is a suspicious person behind Akane right now. I'm trailing behind him. I'll catch him when I find decisive proof, so don't worry. I hope this helps ease her anxiety. The sound of a message notification rings through the quiet night, and the man freezes, halting his steps. Akane also stops and turns around abruptly.
There you are, stalker! I'm not running anymore! Come out now!
Huh? Akane, what are you? I was startled. But as the man moved, I rushed to close the distance. The man, hesitating for a moment, stepped forward and faced Akane. After a brief pause, the man reached for Akane. "Stop!" I caught up and swatted the man's hand away. He jumped back, surprised. The man gritted his teeth, then quickly turned to flee. "I won't let you escape." "Let me go!" I held the man in a lock from behind. The man struggled and tried to escape, and in the process, his hood fell off, revealing his face.
Wait! Miyashita-senpai? What are you doing?
It turned out that the man was none other than Miyashita, Akane's senior from the club. "Damn, it's you again. You've been trying to ruin my plan to get closer to Akane on the train, and now this." The suspicious board from earlier. It turned out Miyashita was the one who posted Akane's information on it. Such selfish reasons. He struggles and breaks free from my grip. "You think you're a prince? I know who you are, the son of the murder doctor, right? I figured it out from your name. So what? You and Akane don't match at all. Akane's mother, Natsuki Masuda, was the victim of that murder doctor." What? Miyashita's words hit like a hammer, shocking me. "I guess you didn't know. What a twisted coincidence. There's no way Akane could be happy with someone like you around. Forget about someone like this, Akane."
No, I knew. When I first met Suguru, I had a feeling because of his name, so I looked it up. But my feelings have nothing to do with that.
What do you mean? After your parent was murdered?
But Suguru, the son, has nothing to do with it. Besides, there's no way I'd ever like a stalker. I hate Miyashita-senpai. I don't ever want to see his face again.
What's so good about the son of a murderer? He said it bitterly, but my intimidating glare made him back off. "Wait, I'll turn you over to the police."
You don't need to chase him. Now that we know it's Miyashita-senpai, that's enough. We have proof of the silent phone calls and letters, and with this we should be able to make an accusation.
We watch as Miyashita disappears into the darkness. We decided to calm down by heading to a nearby family restaurant. "I can't believe your mom was a victim of my father."
Please don't say victim. The media unfairly sensationalized the idea of a doctor killing a patient. But for my mom, that was actually a relief.
At the time, the media was largely critical of my father. Neither he nor my mother ever fought back against the accusations. They accepted the criticism silently. That's why I've always seen my father's actions as evil and couldn't accept them.
Suguru, do you know about my mom?
No. I only know that my father abandoned his duty as a doctor and illegally euthanized her.
Yes. My mom had ALS.
ALS, which is amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, I think.
Her body started to fail at a young age, and she suffered from pain that even morphine couldn't alleviate. My mom had lost hope in life.
But my father didn't follow the proper procedures.
It was still for her sake. There was a way that didn't involve any crime, but it required time for observations and diagnosis from multiple doctors. That meant more time for my mom to suffer. So my father took a gamble and gave her a swift death.
A gamble?
He risked being charged with a crime to give her quick relief. As a result, my father was convicted for not following the correct procedures. He even tried to get a reduced sentence, but it was no use. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison for assisted suicide.
Akane is looking down sadly.
I'm sorry. Because of what happened with my mom and us, I ended up ruining your family's life.
My parents never said a word about it.
Whatever was said afterward wouldn't change the fact that he was found guilty. I guess that's why. That's why please don't call us victims. In fact, Suguru's father is our benefactor. Also, even if what Dr. Inobosaki did was wrong for us, that doesn't make you, his son, a criminal. You're not Dr. Inobosaki. You're Suguru Inobosaki, a kind person who reaches out to strangers.
My eyes grew warm with emotion. I guess this was the reassurance I had been seeking all along.
Thank you, Suguru. Because of you, I was saved.
A cold tear trickled down my cheek. It felt like, for the first time in a long time, someone had truly seen me. Later, thanks to Akane's report, Miyashita received a restraining order. Furthermore, his actions were revealed at the university, and he was expelled. On the other hand, I visited my father for the first time in 3 years since his conviction. Dad, you helped a person, didn't you? It wasn't something noble. I was just a murderer. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm sorry I made you suffer. No, I finally understood. I'm going back home. And I'm going to use the university funds you set aside for me. I want to go to college. I may have taken a long detour, but I'll become a great person, just like you. Thank you. Tears welled up in my father's eyes. I'll be waiting for you to finish your sentence and come home. After the visit, I reunited with Akane, who had been waiting outside the prison.
How is your father? Is he doing well?
Yeah, he seems fine. Also, I was able to reconcile with him. Thanks for everything you taught me.
I'm just glad to have been of help.
Akane smiled kindly. There was still something I hadn't done, though. Now, it was my turn to confess. I rejected you that day, but I like you. Please go out with me.
Huh? Is it okay for someone like me? I know I'm the one confessing, but I felt like I've burdened you too. I've been feeling guilty about it, wondering if I was too bold.
That's not true. I was wrong. It was my fault for not trying to understand my father. But more than anything, the misunderstanding has been cleared up. I've decided that I'll be proud of my father. Not following the law is wrong, but that doesn't necessarily make someone who broke the law a bad person. This time, my father committed a crime to fulfill his patient's wishes as quickly as possible. He became a criminal to save a life.
I'm glad. So let's start again. Please, let's be together.
For those of us who live under the law is absolute. But when breaking the law is the only way to save someone's life, what should we do? Should we follow the law and let a life slip away? Or should we break the law and save a life? What do you think is the right answer?